Morning. For those of you I haven't met, my name's Jerry Neese, and I'm the Vice President General Manager for Indalex's mill finish group of plants. So Connorsville is one of the facilities within my group, and it's my pleasure this morning to be your host for an important announcement that we'd like to make. It's also my pleasure to announce a couple distinguished guests that have joined us this morning that have played a big role in making today possible. First, I'd like to introduce the Governor of the great state of Indiana, Governor Mitch Daniels. Governor Daniels has played a key role in making today possible, and I thank him for his attendance here and helping us celebrate an important day for us. Likewise, we're grateful to Mayor Max Ellison, who's also played a key role in making today possible. And we'll hear both from the Governor and the Mayor in a few moments. First, I'd like to ask Keith Burlingame, who's Senior VP of Sales and Marketing for Indalex, to talk about the investment that we're making into the city of Connorsville and to provide more jobs and likewise grow with their customers. Keith?
Thank you, Jerry. First of all, I'd like to welcome our special guests, our customers. I saw a few customers here today, and as well as the employees of the plant. I don't normally have to give speeches. I'm usually on a plane and then sitting in front of customers, so this is unusual for me to give a speech, so forgive me if I do cheat a little bit and read some here and there. As Jerry said, it's our pleasure to announce this exciting plans we have for the Connorsville plant. And for our employees, this announcement is a real foundation of the growing strategic importance of what Indalex plans are for this facility. And for our customers, it's provide more extrusion capacity and capabilities to allow us to grow with them now and in the future. In 2004, I know a number of you guys were here, but I was here as well, we acquired this facility in rather unique fashion with an exchange with Ohio Valley Aluminum. Ohio Valley Aluminum took our aluminum casting facility in Girard, Ohio, and we took the Connorsville, Indiana plant here. In the next few months after acquiring this facility, we invested over $5 million into the facility to upgrade the extrusion press and some downstream equipment. And in the process of that, added 30 jobs to this plant. Today, I'm pleased to announce that with some strategic investment, we are adding an additional $22 million of capital expenditure here and adding another 60 jobs. This investment will include a 100,000 square foot facility, which will double the footprint plant here, and will also include a 6,000 ton extrusion press. For some of you who like some details, that's about twice the size of the one we have out here today if you get out back. This press will be in production next spring, and we plan on this press to augment our business within the truck trailer industry. It's a transportation market here. Talking to the governor earlier, we ship about half of our product to the transportation market right here in Indiana. So this facility is truly an Indiana facility. This press will be the largest press we have. We have 40 presses across the Indalex North American network, and this press will offer the largest extruded components we will produce in North America. The capabilities of this press will open up new markets for us. Right now, this plant is basically truck trailer. We'll be adding some new markets, distribution markets, and some other markets. So it's going to be, even though we currently just ship most to Indiana, it'll open up all of North America for this plant. In addition, this will allow us to streamline some of our operations. We have operations in Elkhart, Indiana, one in Kokomo, and all these plants will work in conjunction with the new press to streamline and better utilize the capacity of all these presses. To date, Our total investment in this plant has been $27 million. And as I mentioned, we also have plants in Elkhart and Kokomo. Over the last 5 or 6 years, we have invested almost $43 million in these plants. In Elkhart, we put a new extrusion press, and in Kokomo, we've added some downstream equipment. So clearly, Indalex feels that Indiana is a great place to do business. Another thing, as I mentioned about Indiana, it gives us close proximity to our customers. And it also gives us a very good skilled labor workforce. With that, we're able to create quality products for our customers. Another deciding factor in our decision was the support of both local and state governments. With the help of the Indiana State Environmental Development Corporation, they provided us with $75,000 in training grants and up to $820,000 in tax credits. Fayette County also got behind the project, and they gave us more than $2.5 million over a 10-year period in tax abatement. We're really thankful for their help. To us, this announcement is a constructive example of private and public sectors working together cooperatively to achieve mutual and benefit for both. On behalf of the Board of Directors and the executive team, I extend my thanks to Fayette County, the City of Connersville, and the State of Indiana for joining us in this vision. When it's all said and done, all of us, the company, our employees, the government agencies, are working together to satisfy our customers, to put in place the capabilities needed to grow as they grow in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Keith. As Keith said, Indalex has made some significant investment and commitment to the state of Indiana in recent years, and you know, we've received really strong support from the state, and that support has been spearheaded as we look at our new investment by the governor. So, Governor?
Jerry. Jerry and Keith and all the people of Indalex, I came down here first and foremost to say we appreciate your business very much, the business that you've been doing here in the past and the doubling of this outstanding facility. This is the subject we get up every morning thinking about. How can we become the kind of place, how can we get out and hustle ourselves? I'm a marketing vice president too, Keith, and I spend a lot of my time in front of customers saying, you know, there's this place called Indiana. It's got great people, great workers, great cost structure. We're trying to create the best environment possible for people to come and have a chance to get the dollar they invest back. And so the first thing I want to say to y'all is that our job only begins today. We want to make certain that a year and 2 and 5 from now, you look back and say, now that was a smart investment. That worked out very, very well for our company. I like that trade you made. You know, I don't know how the other guys feel about it, but it sounded like it worked out great from our standpoint. I mean, we got you and you got us. I think Ohio got the short end, but of both. But what a shrewd move, and look what it's led to. The other two things I want to say are, first of all, that always, it is about the people who make up the workforce of a company or a community that makes these things happen. We do everything we can do to build the best sandbox in America. We do everything we can do to get out and compete for business, as we did for this one. I mean, I don't think it's out of school to tell these folks, Keith, that you know, this company, like everybody we deal with, has a world of options. Nobody has to be anywhere these days. You can make just about any product or service where you think you can get the best return for it. And Connersville won out over 2 neighboring states and 2 southern states. And that's all finally about the people here and how productive and reliable and trustworthy and skilled the company knows them to be, and knows your 60-odd new compatriots will be. And so congratulations to everybody, to those who represent the workers, to each and every individual worker. Now, this is your success. The last thing I'll say is that, you know, I've been to lots and lots of these. It's the single thing that, as I say, the most motivates and animates us in state government. Yes, we're going to try to run a lean, clean government, and yes, we're going to try to solve every problem we can, make the state great in different ways. But if you ask me about one thing that we try to do, it is build the economy of this state, because if we can get that right, so many other problems start to get smaller and more manageable. And so I go to a lot of these. We had a minor little investment up at Greensburg that we were breaking ground on yesterday. But I say this very sincerely. Both the place and the time of this announcement are very, very meaningful to me and to every Hoosier who's paying attention. You know, Connersville has a fabulous history. It's been an economic leader in this state. It's had hard luck that everybody knows about for a long time through no fault of anybody here. And you know, this is just one step on the comeback trail, but it's a well-timed step, and it's a very significant step. Once again, please note, Indalex didn't have to make this investment here. There were good, solid business reasons that they did. And those reasons are going to apply to lots of other companies. And we're going to bring every company we can to this area. And that will not be, when we do that, that will not be an act of charity. We're going to be showing them there's a great opportunity here. All the reasons that made Connersville a manufacturing and business capital not that long ago are still here. You're still in the same piece of geography. You still have access to the markets of not just the Midwest, but as Keith said, the entire continent. We're going to invest in roads and everything else to make that even more of an advantage. And and back again to the people. You still got the kind of people that any business is dying to have come work for it. So this great day and good timing, let's just all resolve it's just going to be the first of many. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Governor, for your words of encouragement, and particularly thank you for sharing this important day with us. And like the state of Indiana, the city of Connersville has been very helpful in getting us to this point, and making this day possible. With that, I'd like to have Mayor Ellison come up and say a few words, please.
Thank you, Governor Daniels, Mr. Burlingame, Mr. Myers, Mr. Neese. Appreciate very much your coming this morning and making this wonderful announcement. With every ending, there's an exciting new beginning, and we've had some announcements that haven't been very flattering to the city of Connersville, but I described a few weeks ago feeling like not necessarily a kid at Christmas, knowing some of the announcements we're starting to make, and this is just the first of several, but I feel more like a father or a paternal figure that knows what's in the gifts under the tree, and this is like Christmas, and we've opened one of the gifts this morning and appreciate that very much. This announcement marks an exciting new beginning for Indalex and the city of Connersville in the respect that this shows a tremendous amount of confidence not only in our community but in the workforce that we have to offer, and it speaks highly of the people in Connersville and the resilience and the ability to bounce back. It speaks highly of their confidence in the city of Connersville and its workforce. This is but the first of many of announcements in the months to come. Thank you, Indalex, for your vote of confidence, and we continue to want to work with you and help you expand even further. Thank you very much.
Obviously, for Indalex and for the employees of Indalex, this is an exciting day, and it brings hopes of being able to better serve our customers with greater capacity and capabilities. And again, just like to thank the governor and the mayor for making today possible. So thank you.